Okay, here we are Saturday morning. We just finished our breakfast. How was it?
It was very good. I'm ready to take a nap now, I think.
Oh no, we got work to do. So we got the rails. We'll see you up at the shop. Let's go. Our high side, so we're going to lower these feet all the way up to the frame and get this end down as low as we can. And we'll have to raise this side up. We have 3 inches of fall, but we want these rails dead level. We were just fitting these pins together. Now we have to bolt that together and level. Letting her warm up.
Yeah, we'll get those bolts. Bolt that together.
Okay.
I'll raise that up. Level this thing. I think if we get several of them tight,
yeah.
I mean, if we have a level, then all we need to do is take the other ones down and just put a little bit of pressure.
Okay.
I don't think we need to start at one end trying to fix it all the way.
All right. So these bolts right here. Let's go. Have to mess with that side. I always like to put some anti-seize on them. Especially these are going to always be in sawdust, wet, rust, dirt, concrete, who knows. You ever need to adjust them, now it's doable. Right here. Once it hits that, it'll be real easy to spin. There we go. There we go. So this had to go up about 2 inches. I put a piece of rubber with a 1/2 inch steel plate. Depending on how much this moves around, I might go ahead and throw a lag bolt down into the concrete. Or, Mike, do you think that might break something? Maybe if the thing needs to move because I hit it too hard or something, maybe you're better off letting it move, huh?
Yeah. I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay. We'll see what happens there.
The only time you get a big jar on it, just dropping something on it, you know?
Yeah. So I thought the rubber would help underneath there. I'll get this one adjusted. We'll start checking height. All bolted together. And level the whole way down. We checked it 100 times. There you go. Okay. And then we did a straight edge across the flanges. We leveled side to side. Feel good, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
And this will cut, what did you say,
18 and a half feet long.
Okay.
And up to 36 inches. Oh, I'm standing on the rope. 36 inches. All
right.
Oh, it's good.
Good.
This is what tells it all, right? You know what I mean? How
if you can feel a little snag or something. And then side to side, we're level 2. Okay. So we'll snug our bolts up. We're going to put a log on here and get some weight on it and snug our feet down. We got them all mounted on rubber except the very end. We're just on concrete there. Okay. See you in a minute.
All right, you got Mike here running Tom's camera for him. Now most people, when they get a sawmill, they start off with a small log. Tom does not. Look at the size of this maple. We're going to see if we can lift it. I don't know. Hey, Tom! Tom! Your bucket's just touching the ground. Whew! It gets heavier than the last one.
Yeah, I thought this would be
Okay, well that was fun. Hey, my first log to saw. Why not? Mike Morgan will show me how. Trying to figure out what to do with these. How wide?
It's like 43, 44 inches wide.
So on your log weight calculator.
I don't have good enough service here for it to work yet.
Okay. So Mike has an app, I guess?
It's just, if you just Google log weight calculator, there's a couple of them come up. Put the species in, the length of the log, and the diameter. And you can even put the small end, big end. Now this log's got some big knots on it and stuff, but I'll bet you this thing weighs 3,500 pounds.
3,500. I guess 1,000 pounds.
Here it's starting to.
Biff?
I'll go in between at 25.
25?
We're getting there. Hold on.
All right. Okay, go ahead. How big? How heavy?
According to the log weight calculator, 3,793 pounds.
No wonder it was hard picking up, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, wow. Wow. All right. Well, we'll figure out what to do here. See you in a minute. Okay, so we're almost ready to start sawing logs. This is a solution that keeps the saw blade wet. So I'm going to mix that up. 50% water, roughly. Windshield washer fluid. And if it gets cold, this will keep it from freezing. So I'll just put all that in. And if I have some left, you know, we can just store it under there for next time. A bottle of pine sol, about 9 ounces. All of that. And then a few drops of Dawn dishwashing soap. The soap keeps everything mixed. A nice little squirt of that. And put it in. Okay, not sure how this is going to work. I just put the ATF in my zip spray bottle. Just giving it a coating. Now I'm going to take a brush and wipe it evenly on here. Working good. Mike said hit these chains. Yeah, that's working real good. Here, I'll give you a close-up. Spraying it, dripping on my brand new concrete. And I get the rest of this rail here. Okay, so I'll wipe that on. And I believe he said hit this. Get the sides. Try and be a little bit neater up here. There's rollers in there. Make sure they're all coated. Whoop. Right there, right there. And I'll hit this chain. All right. And so on. Okay. I just got some paper towels. Sprayed the ATF on there and wiped it clean. Leaving behind a nice layer of oil. I got a lot of dirt off of there. Okay, this log is like pouring 50 yards of concrete. We're gonna save that for another day when we're more prepared, with more time. This log is like pouring, what do you think, 40 feet of street walk?
Yeah.
Nice and simple. That is the good log to start with.
Good one to learn on.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll get this over here onto the rails.
All right, so this log here, it has a lot of taper to it. It's about 17 inches in diameter at this end. That end, probably only 12 or 13 inches. So what we want to do is center the pith on this side. See, the center of that log is right at 9 inches.
Okay.
We want to bring that up to 9 inches. Now this will come down just a little, you know what I mean? So
yep.
We're shooting for like 8.5, I think.
Okay. So you put this wedge in here.
Yeah, I'll lift up on this. Something else on these smaller ones, we may want to lay these down just a little so they're out of the way.
For the blade.
Yeah. And once we get one flat side, we flip it 180.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that would dull the blade real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, you did pretty good. I don't see any teeth marks on it.
That one there, I just kind of...
Okay, so we're looking for about 8.5. You're at 11 there. You did say 8.5, right?
Yeah, 8.5, 9. Where are we at?
That's about 9.5 there.
Slide it in there a little bit.
You can go down a bump.
All the weight's on this thing.
Okay.
Let's check the other end now. Where are you
at? We're about 9, 8 3/4.
Okay, this is 9.5, you said?
Yeah. Just a little bit. Nine. Still at 9. Yep, 9. 8 3/4.
How's that?
Yep.
Okay. Just goes in there. You can tighten that down.
A lot goes into cutting a log, I guess.
Oh yeah.
How tight?
Pretty tight.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. And here's something I always look for. Now this mill has a debarker on it.
Yeah.
But we all have a lot of stone everywhere. You always want to look for stone in that bark and get it off. The debarker will take care of it, but it's best you know, do a little once over.
Okay. Now what about nails and old treehouse stuff? You just watch for it?
Yeah, you're not going to know. Now a lot of times when you're sawing, especially like in this oak, if you see like a real dark streak in there, it's probably going to mean there's metal right around it.
Okay.
And that's a good one to stay away from.
Same thing up here?
Yeah. And keep it down kind of low so we don't, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Just below center?
Yep. That's good. And you always make sure these are down, like they are.
Good.
Now we're going to come back here. I already adjusted the tension on the blade. It's ready to go right now. Once you're done sawing, you take the tension off, but I should put it right in between 2,000, like 2,200 pounds.
Okay. Something
like that's plenty. And then when you're done for the day, take this off, back the tension all the way down.
Okay.
All right. So this is your control panel right here.
Okay.
This right here, this adjusts the speed. It's power feed, but it's not going to go anywhere until you flip this lever. and then you turn this. See, minus, plus.
Yep.
Right here. Yeah, and what we're going to do, we're going to look down this log, and we're going to take a real thin cut. See how that little ring of sapwood on there?
Yeah.
We'll get right below that. Now this first slab with all the taper is going to be real thin at this end and a lot thicker at the other end, and that's what you got to do to square this log up.
Okay.
Now up here, this is your blade guide. That's what you see on the cylinder right there.
Yep.
I'm going to bring that over. About right there. You want it about 3 or 4 inches away. But with this taper on the log, if you get down to that end, it's going to get closer. You know what I mean? So you got to keep your eye on that.
All right.
Now we're going to just pull it back a little. And you're going to see the debarker come in. That's this switch right here. Now you'll see.
And that's always right at blade height.
Yeah, that's in line with the blade. And that'll kind of real small logs that'll just touch. You'll see when we start, and it has some wiggle room in it. You know what I mean? When it's up against it and you start sawing, it'll move as the log gets bigger.
All right. Ready to cut?
Yeah. Now we're going to turn the water on. We're going to give it just a wee little bit. This oak doesn't require a lot, like a soft, like pine. It's a little sappy.
Okay.
Turn this on. It's just gravity. You see a little bit of a drip come out on the blade.
Right over here. Pretty good. He's slowing it down just a little bit. Just a drip, he said. Right about like that. Okay?
I'll make the first cut.
Okay.
We're going to engage the blade. And that debarker, once I turn this on over here,
Okay.
it'll start spinning. So I'll turn the debarker on here, but nothing's going to happen until I flip this.
All the way down. I'm just talking. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Now, here, let's see, let's do this. So this is set at 1 1/8 right now. So what you want to do, I swung that debarker out of the way when we got the end of the cut. Raise this up above the log. Just raise it up.
Go ahead.
Yep, hold it up. You're good. And now this will come back kind of fast. You'll pull this back and walk back with it. And then this is the cool part here. You take that slab off and you see what's inside of it. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Now it's cutting a little slow. That's an old blade.
Okay.
We got that whole box, but I figured,
That was slow?
yeah.
Okay.
But I figure
Yeah.
while we're learning, just run that old blade for a little bit before we put a new one on in case we hit something or do something.
It's amazing.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Now, I think we have enough. We're going to flip this 180 degrees, and we'll get this flat down on the mill. Oh yeah, you're onto it already. Okay. Now somewhere right in the middle here from that side. Well, you can try that side. I usually
stay on that side?
Yeah. Depends if you want to fall on your face or fall on your back. This way you'll fall on your face. I go all the way, and you can kind of hold it with
you. You don't want to go through the guy, sounds good. Keep going.
Yep, go all the way 180. Perfect. Now what's nice that we have that flat edge down there, we can kick these down and don't have to worry about hitting them.
Okay.
So we'll scooch it this way just a hair. And then,
oh, I thought you said scooch it that way.
Yeah, no, that way to get that down. And now slide it back. Just stick it underneath of there and kind of.
It'll hit it?
Yeah, no, just stick it under. That'll work too. That's good. Yeah, usually.
Like this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bend it or anything.
No, you're good. This side here, come over a little bit. Good.
Take this out?
Yeah, take that off. And then these, keep them kind of low.
Like it?
Yeah. That's good. You can push that forward. It's not going anywhere. All the way. It's not going to go anywhere, but your debarker's spinning, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's the debarker.
Yeah. Once you get to the end of the cut, you'll flip that over.
Alright.
This is your speed adjustment, but you'll want to kind of walk with it. Might have to push on a little. That engages the blade. Now just go slow, and it'll rev up, and it'll that all the way. Okay. Yep. No. Feel how that. Go. Yeah. Good. Turn that knob down. No. Yeah, that. Yep. Swing that debarker all the way out of the way. Good. No, other side. Yeah.
Hold it or let it go?
Hold it until it's up above. Come on back. Wait, it stop.
You got a little bit further, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. That's all right. You're doing good.
How many cords do you leave on top?
I'm probably going to take them off now. Now, don't do anything, but so we don't forget where we're at, you know what I mean?
Right.
It'll go down to where we want to be. And now we can shut it off for a minute, you know what I'm saying? He's a sawyer now.
Look at that. Wow.
These trees are shaking over here, you know.
Yeah.
You know they're next.
They're quivering.
Look at this. I got my shelving done.
I was telling Tom, I said, this log here would be like pouring a little sidewalk on a sunny day for the first one. One of those is like a 50-yard pour on a driveway when it's going to rain, you know.
That one log made 7 1x8s by about 9 foot long. And it took a half an hour.
Yeah, probably.
And 20 minutes of that was instructing me how to run the saw.
You were getting onto it there pretty quick at the end. As soon as you can stop thinking about what you're doing, it'll...
Yeah, I really like it. Good. Now I have to build something.
I'm good.
All right. Thanks again, Mike.
Thank you, Tom.
Thanks for tuning in to Conquer with the Hosses and
Outdoors with the Morgans.
Outdoor with the Morgans Sawmill.